graduation. So if I have to tell y'all how we are supposed to say good morning back to Miss Kim when she says good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Y'all, I feel so hyped right now. I'm wearing this doctoral robe. Oh my God. I want to welcome all of the graduates, students, family, school district, and community-based partners, and the college community to our 11th Gateway to College graduation. This is absolutely an amazing day. We get to celebrate the achievements of our students. We get to honor you in ways that maybe some of you did not think you would ever be honored. We get to do that for you today. Before we get into the program, I want to extend a heartfelt appreciation to all of the people who helped to make this day a success, from facilities to reserving and setting up a lovely graduation space, to IT for assisting us with all the technology needs, to the audio-visual department for helping us capture the moment, to Culinart for the delicious food, but most especially to all of you for working so hard to give us a reason to celebrate you. I want to also offer my appreciation for the support of the Montgomery County Community College leadership under President Pollock, our direct support from Vice President Needles and the other vice presidents, Dean Henderson and the other division deans, administrators, faculty, and staff who work with us every single day to lend support to our program. I also want to extend my gratitude for our many individual and organizational donors. It is because of all of you, all of your support and efforts, that Gateway was recently informed that we have once again met and exceeded the national benchmark set for all gateways across the country. In fact, we blew the 2-year persistence and graduation benchmarks out of the water. The benchmark for 2-year persistence rate is 61%. The national average is 59%. And MCCC's rate is 84%. The benchmark graduation rate is 50%, with the national average at 53.8%, and our program is at 84.1%. We graduate our students. You all have been instrumental in ensuring that we have established ourselves as a truly successful Gateway to College model. Finally, I want to extend my deepest gratitude for my staff and foundation faculty. These men and women dedicate their time, talent, and energy and resources to ensuring that our students and this program remain a success at the college. Without them, I would be unable to make any of this work. Thank you, team. I want to give a special acknowledgement to our sister program, Camden Gateway to College program is always here with us every graduation, and I appreciate having our partnership. Thank you. Without further ado, I am pleased to welcome President Kevin Pollock to share a few words with all of you. Dr. Pollock.
Good morning. Getting that better. Now, first of all, before I go into the facts that I'm going to say, you may not have understood the little comment that Kemma made at the very beginning. Kemma has been working hard on her doctorate, and just this past week has defended her dissertation and is now Dr. Kemma. Hence the first time with the fancy hat and all that stuff that we all get to wear and we get made fun of all the time about. This is an amazing program, and I could give you, it's just spout off lots of facts and figures and things, but really, we're only, this is the second one in Pennsylvania, one of 18, partners that we have in college, high schools. It's the only one that works with workforce development, all those wonderful facts and figures. It's an amazing partnership, and I want to thank everybody that works with all of our students. The work that you do is just unbelievable. I got to know the program better when it was nominated for a national award in Kemah, and I attended a conference. And the fact that it was something that people recognized nationally, our particular program in Kemah's work nationally, was outstanding. However, I want to talk to you guys. I want you four to understand that this is just the beginning for you. This is the start of something special. For all of you in the audience that know these young people and the work that they've done, this is hard work. This is not something that's given to them, and you should take great pride in how much you have accomplished. And know that, honestly, this is just the beginning for you. You have everything in front of you now that you can do. You've done something that's very difficult, and you've succeeded. And you should take great pride in that. And all of you that are supporters of them should take great pride in the fact that they've done this and they've accomplished this thing. This is outstanding, and it's only the beginning. So congratulations. I can't say it any more than that, so I'm going to stop. I'd like to introduce our Vice President of Student Services, Phil Needles.
How is everyone this morning? So I am always excited to be able to have this opportunity with this great team to share in this day. We do it twice a year, and it really is special. And I think this one is really wonderful because it's in between our convocation, the opening of the academic year, and our commencement. So it's this wonderful reminder of what the college is and why we are here and what we do. And it's an honor to be able to celebrate it with you, our graduates, as well as your support resources, families, parents, networks, and partners. So thank you all for taking time to be here today. I think Dr. Kem and Dr. Pollack have covered many of the highlights, so I simply want to say this is truly a partnership. This type of work and program and outcomes and successes cannot be done without a huge effort on everyone's part. I'd like to thank all of our colleagues, particularly Dr. Bistecki Perez is here, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. All of our colleagues across the college are very supportive. Our deans, academic affairs, like Kemah said, IT across the board. It really takes everyone pitching in to make sure that you can succeed. Our faculty, who are committed day in and day out, year in and year out, we greatly appreciate all that you do. And I quickly want to highlight Esau Collins, who is one of the resource specialists, as well as Jezere, our other resource specialist, and our faculty, Tracy Fida, Diane McDonald, Donald Slaughter, Karen Harding-Tosca, Stephanie Wirtz, Eamon Gibson, and Kathleen Nash. Let's have a round of applause for our Gateway faculty. The great work that you do with our students is really appreciated. This also wouldn't be possible without our many school partners and county partners. So it's important for us to say thank you to the counselors, the superintendents, the principals, all the support mechanisms. In particular, our partners include Norristown, Perkiomen Valley, Phoenixville, Pottsgrove, Upper Moreland, Upper Perkiomen, Hatboro Horsham, Wissahickon, Cheltenham, Upper Dublin, Upper Marion, Boyertown, Souderton, Daniel Boone, Jenkintown, Owen J. Roberts, and Exeter, as well as our community partners, Montco Works now. Let's have a round of applause for the many, many people who work day in and day out to help support what we do and all of our high school students. And I want to take a moment, you know, I have children in high school and middle school. Dr. Pollack does as well, going through the county. We know what our high school partners mean for them and the families and the students, and it really just is important to acknowledge the wonderful work that you do day in and day out to help all of our county students as well as us. So thank you again. We're happy for you. We're proud of you. We're excited for you. I think my big wish, because most other wonderful things have been covered, would simply be as proud of yourselves as we are of you. And as Dr. Pollack mentioned, while it's tempting to see this as the end of something, and it is a celebration, it is an accomplishment, while it's the end of one thing, it's the beginning of many, many, many new things for you. Please don't ever stop striving towards your goals and your dreams. I think you have no better example than Dr. Kem in terms of lifelong learning and the commitment to service and passion. So if you can hang on to that feeling, what the program has instilled in you to date, you'll be well served and you'll be able to achieve anything that you set out to do throughout your lives. So again, thank you all very much for being here today. Congratulations. Kem?
So you all are sitting here, you all meaning the graduates, you're sitting here today and you're maybe smiling, maybe a bit annoyed, just ready to get out of here, go eat, do something. I know, y'all like to complain. But listen, the reason why you are here is because of the work that you did, yes. It is because of the love and the concern and the pushing and the prodding of your parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and the sacrifices that they made, yes. It's because the school districts decided that they were gonna fund and support you with your scholarships, yes. But if these two people were not in your life, I absolutely guarantee you, you wouldn't be here. For the work that Desiree Wiederman and Esau Collins did in making sure day after day, late nights, early mornings, texting me on the weekend, what else can we do? How else can we make it? What is gonna happen? If it wasn't for your faculty saying, Kem, okay, I know I was supposed to give them this deadline, but, and then Esau and Jez saying, okay, we know you gave them an additional deadline, but. If it wasn't for these two people, I guarantee you, this day would look different for you. So I want you, for the first time, because I don't actually always do this, but I want you to stand up, and I want you to give those two people your appreciation by giving them a round of applause. Right now, you four. Give these two your appreciation for their work. Because I don't pay them enough money for the jazzmatazz that y'all give them. But they still did it anyway. Jez and Esau, please, because of your tireless efforts, your love and your appreciation for these students, I want to give you my appreciation and thank you for the students. Please come up and do our awards ceremony. Thank you.
Good morning. So here's the thing. This is literally the fourth time somebody has said good morning to you. So I just feel like y'all should have got the hang of it by now. Good morning. Good morning. One more. Good morning. Okay. It is a good morning, and we're not saying that to be trite, but it is actually a good morning to be here with you all celebrating the accomplishments of these students. So I am Desiree Wiederman, and I'm the resource specialist to support the students at the West Campus.
Good morning. Good morning. And I'm Esau Collins. I'm the resource specialist here at Central Campus. And Ms. Jess and I would like to thank you all for coming to support our students. It is important that our students know they have great supporters like you, great family, great faculty, and great staff at Montgomery County Community College. At this time, I will ask that all parents, supporters, school district, and faculty please stand as you are able and give a round of applause for our graduate. Thank you, you may be seated. And at this time, I will ask all graduates, please stand. Turn to the supporter, your faculty and parents, and give them a round of applause. That was just so cool. Give them a round of applause. You know you can clap better than that. Thank you, you may be seated.
So in the Gateway to College program, all students begin in our foundation semester with focused support and attention from myself and Esau, as well as our dedicated faculty. In that semester, the students take 5 courses, 3 developmental and 2 credit-bearing courses. When students are successful in the completion of these courses, they then transition into the mainstream college campus. This semester, we celebrate 2 students from West and 8 students here at the West campus for the successful completion of the foundation semester. The following students will be transitioning into the mainstream college campus to complete their high school journey. And I'm just going to read this list of names, and if you could just hold your applause until I'm finished with their names. Deborah Eldridge, Haley McDonald, Cesar Antonio Villanueva, Robert Compton, Kirsten Turner, Citlali Vega, Umu Diallo, Cheyenne Lewis, Joseph Drayton, Davion Ogusma. Give a round warm of applause for these students transitioning. And of those transition students, if you are here, congratulations, and you can come see me and Mr. Esau for your transition awards at the end of our ceremony today.
For our first award is the perfect attendance.
So every semester we give out awards for our foundation students and the successes that they have made and the strides that they've made throughout the semester in a variety of ways. Not just have they been successful at completing the classes, but they've worked extra hard. So the Perfect Attendance Award goes to the student who maintained exceptional attendance for the entire semester.
For Central Campus, we have 2 students who are awarded the Perfect Attendance Award, Daisha Potter and Salila Vega. At Montgomery County Community College, Gateway to College program, attendance counts a lot. Students have listened and show up every day despite the challenges they face, and they were here every day to complete their assignment. Congratulations to Deja and Salila.
And so for the awards, excuse me, when we call your name for the awards, you can come up and get your award. Your transition certificate you'll get at the end, but for your award, you can come up and get it, Deasia. Our second award is the Most Determined Award. Hey, Lolly, I didn't even see you here. Here's your award. So the second award is the Most Determined Award. This is awarded to the student who continued to demonstrate a steady commitment to learning regardless of personal, family, social, or economic circumstances. Though not here today, this award for the West Campus goes to Deborah Eldridge.
For Central Campus, Cesar Antonio is awarded the Most Determined Award. Cesar is not here today, but he is a friendly and intelligent student and creative student as well. Antonio came a very long way. He has experienced personal and social economic challenges. Despite of all these challenges, Antonio has worked very hard this semester to complete his semester in a successful way. Congratulations, Antonio. Our third award is the Most Improved Award. The Most Improved Award is awarded to students who has worked very hard to bring up the GPA, attendance, class participation, or attitude as a learner.
For West Campus, this award goes to Shania Ford. Shania would not be defeated. Even when her grades were not what she wanted, she fought to the end, being consistent with her attendance and making changes to her personal life to be more alert, attentive, and successful in class. Congratulations, Shania.
For Central Campus, this award goes to Salila Vega is awarded the Most Improved Award. Salila did extremely well in all of her classes this semester. She has improved her learning and study skills as well as her attitude in learning and getting adjusted to resources provided to her. She is a great student and she has made sure to be a college student this semester. Congratulations, Salida. You can come in.
Our next award is the Change of Heart Award. This is awarded to the student who may not have improved academically, but they changed their approach to learning and is now in a better position to be a successful learner.
For Central Campus, Cheyenne Lewis is awarded the Heart of a Change Award. Cheyenne is a great student with a lot of determination. She has few struggled at the beginning of this semester and was able to overcome all challenges and focus on her academic and was able to successfully pass all of her classes. Congratulations, Cheyenne. Come and get it. For our fifth award is the Most Courageous Award. It's awarded to students who, despite their fears and anxiety about learning or in a particular subject, took change to engage the learning process.
For the West Campus, this award also goes to Shania Ford. Shania was diligent and disciplined throughout the semester, fighting through anxieties and challenges in math and psychology especially. Despite that difficulty, Shania persevered to receive B's in her two most difficult subjects because of her hard work. Congratulations, Shania.
For Central Campus, this award is awarded to Robert Camden. Robert did extremely well this semester in all of his classes. He is a very peaceful and intelligent young man. Although he experienced some personal and difficult challenges prior to coming to Gateway to College program, he braved those difficulties and came to the program stronger than ever before. He has worked very hard and submitted some of his assignment on time to pass all of his classes this semester. Congratulations, Robert. You can come.
The sixth award that we give out is the Overall Foundation Student of the Semester Award, the Overall Gateway Student Award. This is awarded to the student who has a strong GPA, a strong attendance record, class participation, a positive approach and attitude to learning, and participates in campus activities.
Of course, it's got to be Central Campus, right? So for Central Campus, it's awarded to Deja Potter. Deja has demonstrated outstanding work in all of her courses this semester. What can I express how much we are proud to have you, Deja, in our program. Congratulations.
This semester, we've introduced a new award, and this is the College Readiness Award. Our faculty spent a lot of time discussing the accomplishments of our students over this semester, and we determined that it's important for our students to know that when they work hard, they deserve the opportunities that they get, and they present themselves as students who are ready to enter the college world. So the College Readiness Award is awarded to the foundation student who exhibited a growth mindset and is positioned for academic success. Though not present today, this award goes to Haley McDonald, whose successes will continue to remain evident as she persists in college and in life.
For Central Campus, this award is awarded to two of our students, Joseph Jointon and Umu Diallo. They are very hardworking students. They have studied and worked hard this semester. These students are successful because they have followed our basic rules during the semester. These students are successful because they are also listening to their faculty and professors. Foundation semester, which include showing up, being prepared, engage in class lecture, respectfully listen to their professor, and others ask questions for help. We are so proud of these students to be ready and college ready. Congratulations on your achievement.
Once Joseph steps down, I'm going to have him remain standing, and I'm going to have all of those who received an award to stand up so that we can congratulate you for the successes and accomplishments that you've made throughout this semester. So for those of you who received an award, please stay standing. Or, I'm sorry, you're not standing yet. Please get up and stand so we can applaud. Congratulations.
So you've seen this name a couple times. Deasia Parter is our valedictorian, and she earned a high school GPA of 3.68 this semester. Deasia, when she interviewed for the program, she made clear to me that she was going to be successful, that she was going to graduate. And I think you even said you were going to be the top student. I think you might have even said that. So you did. Good job. Awesome. But what I'm most proud about, the accomplishments that you achieved this semester is that you are actually starting to believe in Deasia. And for me, that's a 4.0. Come give us our valedictorian speech.
Oh man, I'm nervous, guys. All right. Good morning, Gateway faculty and staff, Ms. Kimma, Mr. Esau, and Ms. Taska, and to WISEC faculty, Mr. A, Dr. Blair, and family and friends, and last but not least, my fellow peers. I want to start off by saying congratulations. This journey was hard. I know we all came from different schools, different backgrounds, and we all have a story of why we are here, but we didn't give up. A myth that I was able to disprove was my intelligence. When I was going to Wissahickon, I always seen my classmates get high grades on their tests. And I'm just like, what do I have to do to get that on my test? And then I realized all I have to do is pay attention and work hard. I surrounded myself around like-minded people. I had support from teachers, faculty, and my family to get me where I am today. I was first introduced to the Gateway program by Mr. Kappa and Mr. A, whom both seen more in me than I did at the time, because I felt like obtaining my high school diploma was going to be a long process. They both told me I was the ideal student for the Gateway program, so I decided to work the plan. I had to take more classes than others. I didn't have study hall. I had to go to summer school. I basically had to wrap up 4 years of high school in just 2 years. So I know for a fact it can be done. I had to work my butt off to be here. My Gateway experience I learned was that whatever I want in life, all I have to do is go and get it. And I realized when I put my mind to something, I'm capable of achieving it. I always thought no matter how hard I try, I would never be the best I could be. I'm proud of accomplishing being valedictorian. When I started this program, I had my mind set. I was like, I don't know if they have valedictorian here, but I'm going to do what I have to do to get it. And I don't care what anybody says. And that was keeping my grades up and having perfect attendance. Now look at me, I achieved that goal. All the time, I'm sitting here thinking, like, dang, I really made it. This is beyond so exciting to me because I did this on my own. I worked hard to get this, and it feels great. My goals for the future are to have my own hair salon, and I will be attending Oakwood University for business, so I can achieve that goal as well. My advice for returning students is to just do your best, because I'm telling y'all, it feels great to achieve your goals, because if I can do it, I know anyone can do it. And another thing, don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you can.
Okay, so Deasia is actually my intro. When we started this program, we talked about how Ms. Kim completed her doctorate, right? And everybody was hyped and all excited, including Ms. Kim. But what you don't know is the backstory for how this happened. And I'm talking to you, I'm talking to your family, I'm talking to the districts, I'm talking to everybody in this room today. So when you start something, you sometimes go into it with an excitement and fear, but with an excitement that I can do this. Or you're like, good God, I can't do this, so you're crawling your way through it. Well, see, for me, I was always a nerd. Academic excellence, I ate that like you eat Frosted Flakes. Y'all eat that mess, don't y'all? Y'all eat that sugary mess. That's what I used to eat, academic excellence. When I was about 7, 8, I used to play pretend with my sister. So when, other little kids play pretend, they play pretend with doll babies and all kinds of stuff. Maybe they go shopping. I was Dr. Pamela Watson. Child, I don't know who Pamela Watson is, but I was her. And I was a principal of my own school. Now, granted, my school was in our hallway in our apartment, and the students were the teddy bears and the doll babies that everybody liked to braid the hair of. My doll babies were Jack, because I don't really know how to braid hair. But I sure enough knew how to create a curriculum. Y'all, I was creating lesson plans. And my sister was the teacher. She was a little upset about that, because why does she always have to be the teacher and I'm the principal? Well, that's how God made us, so don't be mad at God. Just accept your role in life. But as a little kid, I was Dr. Pamela Watson. So I just knew I was going to be a doctor. I didn't even know what a doctorate was, but I knew it sounded cool being Dr. Pamela Watson. Got older, went on to school, straight up nerd, reading all the time. Dr. Pamela Watson lived in the dreams, finished the undergrad degree, finished the master's, and now it's time for the doctorate. Y'all, I got in there and did that school work. It was amazing. I did 3 years and 2 years. They were like, wow, what's happening? I'm Dr. Pamela Watson. I eat school work like Frosted Flakes. Are you kidding me? Academic excellence. Then came time for the research sequence. Hunties. That wall and this face collided so hard, because for the first time in my life, there was something that gave me a challenge that I just could not overcome. The ways that I had learned, the things that I had learned, the things that I believed about myself all came into question. So much so that for 2.5 years, I would go to write and couldn't write. Lots and lots of thoughts, but couldn't write. I could write everything else, but couldn't write in terms of my work. So the school said to me, listen here, baby girl, you're gonna have to make a decision, because you can't every semester not write. So are you going to continue on, or are you gonna leave? So you asking me if I'm just gonna walk away and give up? Is that what you're asking me? I'm gonna quit? Well, let me think about it, because I don't know, because I can't write. So let me think about it. So I had to have a conversation with God, and I was like, listen here, God, listen, the people asking me if I'm gonna quit, what we gonna do? Actually, what are you gonna do? Because I can't do it, so what are you gonna do? And he said, no, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and figure out how to get this degree, because we've already put in, at this point in time, 5 years. So we can't just walk away. I said, okay, God, I felt like you're stepping on my toes, but okay, all right, I'm gonna figure this thing out. So I started all over again, because I had to. So now I'm in a second program at a second university, working the program. As Deasia said, I'm working the plan. I ate the coursework, because that's what I do. Coursework is simple. They give you the problem, you know the solution, you have the date, you get it done. Research is all on your own. That's you, that's the test. So I got to the test the second time now. Still hard, but a different kind of confidence. You know why it's a different kind of confidence? Because I remembered Dr. Pamela Watson. I remembered the vision from so long ago. I remember that if at that little age I could actually become a principal in my hallway, and I became sort of kind of like a principal in my real life, that means absolutely nothing could stop me. Absolutely nothing, except for me. So I decided this go round, I was going to give it everything I possibly could. Now that's not to say that there weren't challenges. I'm a single mom. I'm the oldest of 4 siblings. My mom is getting older, so she needs some support. There was a marriage, there was a divorce, there was a new job. There was building this program for you guys so that this could be here. There's making sure that my staff and my faculty have everything that they need. It's making sure that all the self-doubt, the questions that would come into my own mind, that I would readdress and make sure that they understood they could not take residence in this space anymore. I did not say it was easy. I said I made up my mind to go back to the vision. The reason why I give you this 11-year story, because that's how long it took me to complete this degree, is because I want you to know that no one who comes before you is going to tell you that this is going to be easy. You've already proven to yourself. You heard what Deasia said. These are also your stories. It wasn't easy. But you have what it takes to make it happen. So if you decide to continue on here, awesome. If you decide to move on to another school, awesome. If you decide to go into the military, awesome. If you decide to get into the employment, full-time employment, awesome. Whatever it is, however, you cannot get in your way. You must remember the vision. And if you forget the vision, I wrote the vision down when you interviewed. Esau, Jez, and I asked you, what are your goals for the future? You told us. You thought you were telling me something cute so that, I'd take y'all in the program. No, the mastermind is, if they forget their words, we show it to them on paper. Don't ever forget the vision. We hold it for you, in here for you. That's why we pushed you as hard as we did, because we know what you say you want. If you get out into the world and it beats you up, and it will, and it feels a little sour, because it sometimes is, there is a great sweetness in all of the support that you've created for yourself here. And we, your vision holders, will remind you of who you are and why you are. Understood? All right. With that, we normally do a special presentation from our school districts on video. This year, this semester, because it's only 4 of you, we actually get to have a live special charge. So, each of your districts have created a special graduation charge just for you. And following each of your districts, there's another surprise. So, Wissahickon, please come and give the charge. We'll do Deasia, and then you'll do Scott.
Well, it's exciting to be here on this awesome day. Congratulations to all the graduates, especially Scott from Wissahickon and Deasia. When I found out about writing this about Deasia, the hardest part was narrowing this down because there were so many great things to say about her. But your speech, Deasia, was outstanding. It really encompasses who you are and why you're here today. And so I'm really excited to share and talk on behalf of the teachers and people from Wissahickon. There you are. So a few years ago, as her counselor, I received paperwork about a student transferring to Wissahickon. This student was a repeat 9th grader. This student had dealt with a lot of difficult challenges while attending her previous school. She had discipline concerns, and she was coming here with minimal credits after 2 years of schooling. It quickly became evident that in the 2 years leading up to this transfer, this student made a habit of poor choices. But then we moved forward to the day that I met her. Let me tell you, what I read on paper was not the person that was standing before me. This student was starting at a school known to be academically challenging, taking classes that appeared at first to be really challenging and hard for her. In following up with the teachers after she started here, I quickly came to realize that this challenged student was one of the nicest, most resilient students these teachers have had. They even questioned why I was following up to see how she's doing. They remarked every single time that she's one of their top students. She's awesome, they would all reply. Deasia, you had 2 separate student careers. One was better than the other, but regardless of circumstances, we all have choices in our lives. When you made a choice and a decision to be better, you became one of the best students I've had the privilege to work with. I'm not just talking about your academic profile, Deasia. I'm talking about who you are as a person. You're kind, you're resilient, you're smart. You've made a choice to surround yourself with good people. I'm so proud to stand here and speak about you in behalf of the teachers of Wissahickon and the people that you've had an impact on. Here's some of the things that your teacher said. I reached out to them and let them know about this day. One teacher said, "One time in class, I needed someone to help a new student. Deasia was the first person to volunteer to take time to help this student. I knew in my heart that that was actually the best person that I wanted to help this kid. She was the first person that volunteered. She was always kind and hardworking." Another teacher said, "Deasia is a silent leader in class. She leads by example and always takes ownership in her work. Deasia is one of those students that you know is destined for greatness." Deasia was a great teammate on the cheerleading team. She was always a support for her teammates and would do anything that was needed to help the team perform at its best. Another teacher said, "Last year, Deasia was a student in my Algebra 2 class and a frequent visitor to the math lab to get extra help. Although the year started a little rocky, through her hard work, dedication to learn, Deasia became a more confident math student and a delight to have in the class. I enjoyed getting to know her during the year and her wonderful sense of humor. As she moves on to the next chapter of her life, I wish Deasia all the best in the future and can't wait to hear about her accomplishments." Those are just some of the things that your teacher said about you. To close, there was a moment last year that Deasia was going through a difficult time. She messaged me through our email system and said, "Mr. Kappa, there was a tough time before moving here, and it seemed like everyone outside of school only put me down. I wish I could spend all day and every day at Wissahickon. Everyone here sincerely cares about me. Teachers always ask me how I'm doing and if I need anything. I wish I would have been here for a long time. Deasia, we feel the same way. Wissahickon wants you to know you impacted us more than we impacted you. Go on to continue to be the wonderful woman you've become. Regardless of circumstances, greatness is a choice. Deasia, congratulations on earning this. Go on and continue to make great choices and impact the world." Congratulations, Deasia.
Hello, good morning. I'm Deasia's mom. My name is Trelana Adams. So Mr. Esau sent me an email and I didn't read it. So I'm gonna make this really brief. First, I just wanna tell y'all could do whatever y'all wanna do. Don't let anyone tell you you can't, no matter how hard it took y'all to get here, especially you, Deasia. I know exactly where you come from. I know exactly where you've been. So I know how hard it was to get here, but I am so proud of you. This was really nice. So thank y'all so much for this. I think I'm more surprised and just grateful for this than, I don't know, but I know this is hard. So just do whatever you want to do, and whatever you want to do, I will support you, okay? I love you.
Come back, Mom, come back. Come back. You don't get to drop love and then walk away. Come back, come back. I need y'all to give each other some love, and then we just gonna capture that. So that when y'all acting up, I just show y'all the pictures when y'all acting up with each other. Yes, I'm gonna email it so y'all can just look at it when you're acting up with each other. Awesome. Cheltenham.
All right, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Winston. Good morning. Good morning, Winston. How are you? Good. All right. I'm Ray Rildine. I'm the supervisor of counseling and testing and holistic supports in Cheltenham. I represent the Student Services Department. I want to thank Dr. Kemna and Esau for inviting me out here to say a few words. I'll try to keep this short. Winston, I want you to know how proud we are of you. Me personally, but as a district, we are really proud of you. We're proud of your accomplishments, and we're proud that you were able to make it to this point today. You really are serving as a role model for Cheltenham students, whether you know that or not. By you completing this program, you're setting the bar for what other kids have to do. I know high school wasn't easy for you. You did 4 high school, you've been to 4 different institutions, you were at Boys Latin, Delaware Valley, ended up at Cheltenham High School, and now you're here at Gateway to College. It's not been easy. And when you met with Mr. DePiro, when you first came to Cheltenham, we knew you were missing some credits, and we needed to put a plan together to get you graduated on time. And that's where the recommendation for Gateway came in. And now look where you are. You did it. This is awesome. You are a young man with a bright, brilliant future ahead of you, and I hope you know that. You've demonstrated maturity, grit, perseverance, and determination, and you didn't give up when things got tough. And they did, a couple times. So I got the phone calls. I hope you continue to demonstrate these qualities no matter what life brings you. And life's going to bring you a bunch of stuff. Keep going. Keep moving forward. We as a district wish you nothing but the best and hope that whatever your next step is, you find it rewarding and meaningful. Congratulations are also in order for the family, Mom in particular. I know it's not been an easy ride, but Winston made it. He made it, right? Mom, because of your unwavering commitment and dedication and support, and most important, love, Winston's graduating today, and all of you should be really proud. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Congratulations, Winston. Come on up. You stay, Mom, you're up.
So this has been, as it's been expressed, a long time coming, a long, hard road. I can remember all of the parent-teacher conferences where before we went in, we had to say, is there anything you need to tell us before we get in this room? All of the conversations, fighting to make sure you were seen by the schools, and I'm so grateful that you guys, I felt like it was a village, and you guys pushed him as much as you saw that he mattered, despite this. Even though I'm like cringing with this picture. And so we're all proud of you, your grandmom, your grandparents, your dad, your grandfathers, your sister, and your aunt. We're all so proud of you. And you have a right to be proud, even though you feel like nothing's a big deal. Everything is corny. This is amazing. face. Right. We love you.
But we love his mess.
Love you, Winston.
So I'd like to ask Pottsgrove to come up.
Good morning. I'm not going to make you all repeat that. That was fun. So on behalf of Pottsgrove, first I want to thank Kemma, Jezere, all the Gateway staff for providing this incredible opportunity. We're talking about college at no cost for high school students with an incredible support system. I mean, it's pure genius, it really is. It's one of the best programs I've seen in all my years of being in public high school. However, any great program is meaningless unless we have students who show courage and perseverance to take advantage of it. And I want to assure all 4 of you that are graduating today that I personally have had a number of students that didn't have the courage to take advantage of the opportunity. And those that did, there were a number that didn't have the perseverance to see it through. So you should be proud of your accomplishments. Shania, I know high school wasn't easy for you, especially in 9th grade. I think academically, even behaviorally at times, it was challenging for you. But I've told you this before, I think out of all my students, you're one of those that has showed just such tremendous growth and maturity in 3 years. So, you know, the fears maybe that you had, the self-doubts at one time, you pushed through those to get to this point where you were even offered an opportunity like Gateway. And then even though I know you didn't like the daily grind of high school, it still had to be scary and create more self-doubt to think about, I'm going to leave a familiar place with familiar faces to go to a place where it's unfamiliar and I don't know anyone. And then to go from high school to college level work. I mean, that's scary. But you decided to do it. So you pushed through those fears and those self-doubts to create an experience for yourself that lended even more growth. So my charge to you is to think about these experiences of getting through high school, Gateway, because very soon as you graduate from here and then graduate from Pottsgrove in June, you're going to be encountered with more of these experiences that are opportunities, yes, that may excite you, but at the same time create that fear and self-doubt. And that's okay, that's part of being human. But I want you to remember how you push through those and just know that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And you can do more than you think you can. And just always know that you always have people at both Pottsgrove and Gateway that will be there for you if you need it. So congratulations.
Hi, my name is Tariq. I'm Shania's mom. I wrote down some words of encouragement because I knew once I got up here, my mind would go blank because I'm an emotional wreck. So, Shania, I want to start off by saying how proud of you I am for all your accomplishments so far. I know it's one of many more to come. Never before since the beginning of time has there been anybody exactly like you. And never again, throughout all ages will there be anybody like you. You are truly one of a kind. Each one of us has the ability to lead a dynamic life by pursuing our unique goals and dreams. There are no limits to what you can accomplish when you know who you are and have faith in what you can do. I found that I could find the energy, that I could find the determination to keep on going. I learned that your mind can amaze your body. If you just keep telling yourself, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Graduation is the same thing as taking that first baby step. It's just the beginning. is not the end. So take this event, take this graduation as the first step to your life. All difficulties and failures only spark new attempts, with the full understanding that nobody can discourage your progress except you. If you get knocked down 7 times, get up 8. Excuse me. You're going to have to learn how to adapt. This is the conclusion of one chapter and the beginning of another. If I had only one message that might help you to be successful, it would be simply to start, to find your confidence, get out of your comfort zone, overcome your fears, and begin the journey to discover and accomplish what you want to do with your life. So my advice to you is to be true to yourself and everything will be fine. I love you and I'm so proud of you.
And we have our final charge from Wissahickon.
Hi, I'm Tom Andrzejewski. I'm the Associate Principal at Wissahickon High School. Cat Messenger handing out nerd cards today. Let's see if I can earn mine. Thank you for being here today. I want to congratulate all the graduates and their family and friends. This is quite an accomplishment. To Kemma and Esau and all the Gateway staff and faculty, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks for another job well done. The Gateway program creates a family, and that is a credit to its success. And for you folks out there that are not super familiar with Gateway, Gateway never gives up on family. But now for the real reason I'm speaking here today. Scott Montague is graduating today. Let me repeat, Scott Montague is graduating today. Scott and I have known each other for a bunch of years. And in that time, the student has become the teacher, and the teacher has become the student. What has Scott taught me? In the area of mathematics, it is said that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Many people nowadays only value something that can come easy or quick. Scott taught me that the shortest or most efficient doesn't necessarily mean the best. We are who we are because of our experiences and who we meet along the way. Learning comes from struggle and overcoming obstacles. When Scott taught me something that was from English class, it was, to thy own self be true. In virtually every interaction with Scott, he taught me how to be calm and respectful. That's a big challenge for me. No matter how circumstances wanted to bring him down, he didn't take it out on other people. He is always considerate and willing to hold himself accountable. Lastly, for the social studies lovers out there, Scott's plan for the future is instructive. He hopes to serve this nation in the military soon, and that is a commitment that teaches me something about him as a person. Again, considering the world out there today, I applaud anyone who is willing even to attempt to put themselves on the line for others like that. Scott, I wish I could go into more detail about what you have overcome to be here sitting here today. But please know that it has been your good-natured persistence that has made you successful. Keep learning, keep growing, but don't ever change. Congratulations, Scott Montague is graduating today. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. And yes, Scott Montague is graduating today. been a journey. I think that the Gateway program is an excellent program. You guys did an excellent job in maturing Scott a bit. I think that Scott came a long way. He took Wissahickon to their highest height that any student probably has in history, and he's done the same to you guys. I had received a call from Dr. Kim in regards to near the end of the school year for Scott to kind of make sure he stays on point. And I did tell her that, you know, more than likely Scott will get it together at the final hour, which is what he in fact did. I do want to say that I'm proud of you, Scott, and I do want to say a quick message to the other students as well. I want you guys to know that nothing is truly over until the moment that you guys stop trying. The reason they have erasers on pencils is because you can always erase and restart at any time. So guys, please try to think that your goal is your own. Make it to your best ability, do your best, and always know that you can always do it over again. Scott, I love you, and I'm extremely proud of you. Thank you. His father's coming up to say a few words.
Oh, Daddy's coming too? Oh, okay. That was your graduation. My bad.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Scott Montague. I wasn't expecting this at all, so I'm sorry if I'm unprepared, but I did receive an email a few days ago regarding this event. And you know, this quote you see up here is one of my favorite quotes and something I gave it, whoever sent me the email, I sent that back to them asking for a quote. And it's from an old song by Stevie Wonder. It's called Higher Ground. And when I think of that, I think about my son. He struggled. And sometimes it's been a journey, like his mom said, almost from the time he was a little boy. But he's here today, and I'm really proud of him, and I thank everyone who tried to help him and be there for him. And I just feel really emotional right now because, you know, I just wanted to see him get here, and he's going in the Navy, and I'm a veteran, and my dad over there is a veteran, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, he's going to serve his country, and he's going to become the man that I know he can be. And I'm sorry if I seem emotional. I'm just so happy to be here today for my son, and you know, it just means a lot. It means the world. And also to Deja, and I'm sorry, I forgot you guys' names, but God bless y'all. I hope, you know, wish y'all the best also, okay?
So, you know, when you are the leader of something, you get to sometimes have special privileges. And so parents, I use my special privileges today to allow you to have a little taste of what your kids feel like when they come into this program. And I say to them, okay, now speak. That's tough, right? Like just being in front of a bunch of people. Nerve-wracking. On top of the fact that you're already emotional, they had to do this quite a few times in this program. So you have a newfound respect for what that might mean if this was the first time you had to do public speaking. But the other reason why I wanted you guys to do this, in addition to giving you just that little taste, is for you to be able to say to your child, and your child to be able to hear from you words that we always feel, but sometimes have a hard time saying, for whatever reasons. And so now you said it, they heard it, you can't take it back. Now you know how they feel. If you never hear it again, you heard it today. Parents, if you don't get a chance to say it again, because we just don't know, right? We honestly never know. That's why we're supposed to give each other flowers every day. But if you never have a chance to say it again, you gave some awesome flowers today. And I thank you all for that. I thank you. So I would like to ask Dr. Pollock and Vice President Needles to please join me on the stage in conferring the certificates. I would like to ask Desiree Wiederman and Esau Collins to please stand and pin our students with the Phoenix pin. Every Gateway graduate gets a Phoenix pin. So you've come through some serious ashes, right? Through some serious fire. And out of those ashes, you guys have amazing. You're soaring in amazing ways. And so if you're a graduate from Gateway, you get a Phoenix pin. I'm going to also ask Beverly Bolin. Oh, you're already there. Oh, Bev, you're awesome. So Beverly is one of the commercial loan officers for Penn Community Bank. And Beverly and I met, I guess it was a little less than a year ago. And she has been keeping up with the students, trying to figure out how you guys are doing. And so she asked me if there was a way that she could honor all of your efforts this semester because she wants to participate in the graduation. So she bought you corsages or boutonnieres that she wants to pin on you because she wants you to know that it's not just the school, but also there are financial institutions, there's community institutions, there's all kinds of groups out there that are rooting for you, cheering for you, wanting the best for you. And so she wanted to be a part of the ceremony. So we thank you for joining us, Beverly. Deasia Porter, come on down. Leave all that stuff behind. Come this way, yes. So Deasia, when you got your first grade from your math exam, do you remember what that grade was? What was it? It was a 96, and you came running to me so that you could show me your 96 because you were so proud of yourself for getting that kind of a grade in an algebra math class for the first time in your life, right? So that's just the beginning. I need you to keep getting those A's, Deja. You can absolutely do it. Congratulations. Yes, you did. Winston Downing. This brother right here with this chewing gum working me, he's irking my soul, Mom. He is irking my soul with this gum. So Winston, this baby of mine, we struggled for this graduation because I told Winston we were both going to graduate from high school this semester. And he had to commit to coming to study halls, even though he didn't have to. He had to commit to getting the grades that were necessary to pass his classes because there was absolutely no way that Winston would not graduate this semester. And he promised me that despite all of the struggles, that he would make it happen. And so Winston, I am extremely proud of you for making it happen. But I need you to keep making it happen because this is not the end. This is simply the beginning of the next chapter. Congratulations, Winston. Shania, you crying already, babe? Shania Ford, come on, baby. So I'm really proud of Shania's efforts this semester because she had significant challenges academically, but what she didn't do is give up. Now the faculty had to fight with her. They were fighting in that classroom. They were making it work. Okay, Shania, how do you need us to teach you this information because you're going to learn it? But the fact that she never stopped, she was willing to do whatever that needed to be done to get it done, means that you have it in you, baby. I don't care what you meet in this world. I don't care what they say. You've already proven to yourself. If you can find a way to unlock it, if you can find the key, you have it. And you've got like 1 million keys. So use all your keys, key master. Good job. Don't smile at me. I swear you're like my son. Scott Montague, this child. Mr. A, you remember we had to stop Scott's petition? We said, no, you got to go back to the drawing board. You have more work to do. This was like 3 weeks before graduation. To his credit though, Mr. A, he went back to the drawing board and he got the work done. And so Scott, what I want to make sure that you remember as you enlist in the military and you serve our country in amazing ways of sacrifice, is that whatever you do, you've got to be determined to do it from the beginning all the way to the end. You don't get to stop. You don't get to quit. You don't get to believe that you can't accomplish the goals that you've set for yourself. So it is my hope, it is my belief that when you come back, not only will you come back to me in the military, but as you said during your petition, that you are going to become a high-ranking officer. Scott Montague. So with that, you all have your certificates of completion. You have your official transcripts from the college. You have your Phoenix pin and your beautiful flowers. You all are officially done with high school. Congratulations. Thing on the other side. Good job, good job. So any returning students who are here, orientation is January 28th, 29th. Your first day of classes will be January 30th. Orientation will be here in our Gateway College room, 3rd floor of the library. So is that not the right date? It's not January 28th? It's, 15th. Oh, that's right, returning students. Yes, thank you, Jez. You see, this is what happens when you have to, you don't details, you need people. So it's January 15th. Please be here in our classroom for your orientation, and you want to be here on time. You'll have notices that have already been mailed to you. Read them. Don't throw my stuff away. All right. I'd like to ask Dean Henderson to please come up and give our closing remarks.
So, good morning. So, I get the pleasure and the honor of having to give closing remarks and close out this wonderful, wonderful event and what we have experienced here today. So first and foremost, I'm not going to call these closing remarks, first of all. But to the graduates, all of you sitting there today, I want to first and foremost say to you, congratulations, and you did this. You did this thing. So be proud of yourself. And to all of our partners here, our community partners, our high school K-12 partners, to all the staff members here who have poured so much into this program and into these students, and all of these dream supporters sitting here among you, these families, these friends, these supports, your dream supporters. I thank you. I thank you for being here. I thank you for supporting this Gateway to College program. I thank you for supporting the dreams and the missions of not only the program, but of these students and pouring into them. And I can't thank you enough on behalf of Montgomery County Community College as well for doing that. So, and for the students, again, I want to share with you, as I said, I'm giving closing remarks, but this isn't a closing for you. This is absolutely an opening. This is your opening. This is the opening of, first and foremost, Montgomery County Community College to each and every one of you. So we are here, and as the Dean of Student Affairs, I will share with you that we are here, my team are here, this college is here to support you on this journey. And I can tell you that we are committed to ensure that you will be successful when you continue here, because we work very closely with this Gateway to College program. Now, of course, I'm gonna be honest with you. I certainly cannot replace Dr. Kim now, nor Jez, Miss Jez, or nor Mr. Esau. We can't replace them, but we are just as committed that they are to your success. So we want you to know that as you continue on this journey, we are here and committed on that journey with you. So I want to leave you with one thought as you finish up today. So as you think about and you hear that the sky is the limit, I want to remind you that the sky isn't the limit when you can actually walk on the moon. So never forget that. Keep pressing, keep working, and do not stop until you are proud. And on that, congratulations.
Okay, so I know everybody is itching for pictures, right? Y'all want pictures? Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. We have an official photographer, and we will gather by the steps, and we will take pictures. The first group will be the students, and all of the faculty and the staff will take pictures after the students take pictures. And then we will be joined by school district personnel, so please don't leave school districts. We want to take pictures with you as well. And then parents, you're free to take individuals with the photographer after that if you want to. It's our pleasure to do that, and then we can send you the pictures once we receive them, okay? So the first group, students there, and then students and Gateway faculty and staff there, and then we will be joined by the school districts when we take these pictures, okay? All right, so let's get started, guys. Thank you for joining us. Please help yourself to food and refreshment.